Planaria, some organisms. This regeneration is a method of asexual reproduction. Now what happens? Suppose in case of planaria, correct? This is a planaria. If the body splits, into two parts, correct? So both the parts. If the body has split into two parts, both the parts, this one, the top one, the head one, as well as the bottom one, will grow the lost part. Suppose if we talk about the head, the bottom part was lost. So this head will grow its lost part and become a separate individual. On the other hand, the bottom part, the tail part, will grow its head and now it becomes a separate individual. Now from one we have found two separate individuals. This was in case of planaria when the body was split into two parts. If the body is split into three parts, again the third part. Now this is first part. If we indicate first, two and third, so this was first part and this was the second part, the middle one. It will grow not only its upper part, the head one, but also the lower part, the tail, and it will become another individual. Now the third part, the tail, will grow its lost part, the head, and it will again go into another. So many parts can be regenerated. The smallest part which is required for the process of regeneration is about 6 nanometer. If the smallest part of planaria is up to 6 nanometer, then that part will grow into a separate individual. If that part is less than 6 nanometer, then there are very less chances that it will grow into a separate individual. So this is different from fragmentation. Many times what happens, students mix up, they confuse between regeneration and fragments. Fragment is the process of splitting the body into different parts and each part goes into new individual irrespective of their shape and the identity with the main part. But that in case of regeneration, the lost part is generated by the part. Now again let me make you clear, because it is very confusing. Even many times students get confused. Fragmentation and regeneration. Fragmentation and regeneration. Now what happens? Suppose this is a sparrow there. It splits into. Now this will start cell division. This body, each part will grow. It will grow and have the cell division process, and for a longer time of period it will grow into a separate spirogyra. That may not be identical to the parent spirogyra. However, it will become same after some time. Okay, that means there will be cell division, there will be continuous growth. It will grow. That whole body will grow. It will be growing in this way, then this way, then this way, and so and so. It will grow. In case of regeneration, only the lost part. Suppose this is the part of planaria. If it is split from here, now this will not grow its head, but it will only grow its lost part, the tail. This one. And in the same way, this one will not grow its tail, but it will only attain its lost head part. So this is the difference between regeneration and fragmentation. Now the next is spore formation. Spore formation or cyst formation. Spore formation. The case of fungi. In case of fungi, what happens? A cyst is formed when the fungi matures. A cyst is formed, and inside it, multiple division takes place. Multiple division, that is formation of the spore. These multiple bodies, this covering is called cyst, and these are called spores. And this process is called spore formation. After attaining a maturity, when these individuals are mature enough to grow, this cyst bursts out. This cyst bursts out. This cyst bursts out, and these cells, these spores, they fly free in the air and they grow wherever they fall and get suitable conditions. In case of penicillium, fungi, this spore formation or the zoocyte formation is the process of reproduction of in the asexual method. Now the next is vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation. Now, vegetative. What is the meaning of vegetative? Of course, it is mean with the vegetables or the herbs or the plant body. What is propagation? What is the meaning of propagation? Propagation means to grow, to move forward, to grow. So, the part of a body, the part of the body of a plant grows to attain a maturity, to get into the same original plant